What is up, guys? Fikro here, and we are at month 5. Just to show you guys what growth is looking like. It has increased in terms of density. I stopped shaving the back too. So this is where I didn't get the surgery, and then you guys can see that it's still a little light where I did get the surgery, but it is getting better in terms of density, in terms of thickness. I had a couple of questions come in. First question I think was, what clinic did I go to? And I went to Heva, H-E-V-A, Hair and Dental Clinic in Istanbul, Turkey. I paid about $2,300, and that was for 5 days and 4 nights. With transportation to and from the hotel included, breakfast included, the surgery obviously, and I paid a little bit extra at the end, maybe another $150 for some oils and things like that would last me six months. So it was $250 extra actually that I paid for the 6-month shampoo, oils, all of those ointments, treatments, all that stuff. On the other side of that, the flight, somebody asked me, just total, the flight, I flew out of JFK, which is, actually was a lot cheaper than my local airport. And, usually BWI would be where I'd fly out of. So I went to JFK, and I paid maybe $800. I used my Chase Sapphire credits. So I was able to utilize that, save a little bit of money in terms of cost of the surgery, the transplant. So total I paid, with food over there and things like that, maybe that was just like $100, maybe another $100 for souvenirs and stuff like that. But really just the bare minimum things that I needed. $2,300 plus $250, so $2,550 plus about $100 in food. So $2,650 plus an $800 plane ticket round trip, which wasn't too bad. So less than $3,500 total for 3,000, about 3,500 grafts. My Heva didn't charge per graft. I know some clinics do charge by graft. I recommend getting or going to a clinic that doesn't charge based on the number of grafts, just because some of those clinics will over harvest because they want more money. And so it was nice going to a clinic where they're not making extra money based on the number of grafts. They're not trying to upsell you. They're not trying to make you get more than you need in terms of grafts, because if you over harvest the donor area, that can cause permanent damage, which is pretty dangerous. It doesn't look good, right? You're not going to die, but it's not going to look natural. When you get a haircut, when you get a fade, it's going to look pretty obvious. So you don't want to do that. Finasteride. Another question: am I using finasteride and minoxidil? I intend on using finasteride. I wanted to get to 6 months. I got my finasteride pills via Keeps, which is a website that you can take pictures, send it to a doctor. They'll prescribe you finasteride, minoxidil, whatever it is, and you can start taking it. They'll mail it to you. But I haven't started using it. I don't really have a reason. Some of the guys that I went with have started using it. Even some guys that have started that went after me have been using minoxidil, finasteride right away, and they've recommended that it might help me with some of my density too. I'm pretty happy with the results so far. I feel like it's coming in pretty thick. This is 5 months. I feel like there's a good amount of growth here, but it could be better, But I'm being patient. I just had an arbitrary number of 6 months that I put in before I wanted to start using that stuff. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I mentioned in previous videos that I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, one on this side, I had to shave this up because there was like a gap here. I'm not really happy with the way that they didn't fill in when they were doing the transplant, and they added density here and here. they didn't come all the way down here, so there's kind of like a bald spot right there. And then also, you could probably see it in some of those earlier videos. I think you could see it on like the first, second video that I recorded. There's like black spots here. So it doesn't look natural as compared to the rest of the hair. I reached out to the clinic. They said that it's likely, just gonna go away over time, but the way that it impacts the way that I cut my hair and the way that I style my hair right now, it's impacted. So I'm going to try to style it a little differently. I'll probably show you guys what the results look like once I cut my hair. But just be wary that might be something that you guys run into as your stuff is healing, as your hair is healing. I'll keep you guys in the loop to see what mine looks like after a couple months, but you can see that on this side it's not super bumpy. Maybe that's better. It's not super bumpy, but on this side you can kind of see, you see bumps there. Maybe the camera's not capturing it well enough, but you see there's bumps, which makes it kind of hard to cut. Yeah. There are dark spots. It doesn't look super natural, but I'm hoping this fixes itself over time. So we'll see. But yeah, this is 5 months. I'll keep you guys updated in terms of if you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. All right, family. Just wanted to show you kind of what I was talking about earlier today. Still month 5. Same day I just cut my hair, and yeah, kind of wanted to show you guys what it looks like with it cut. Due to this kind of not being the way that I want it, I figured a high taper would be better in hiding it a little bit, and I think it's doing a pretty good job. Again, this doesn't come down here and go up. It kind of goes like this, the way that they transplanted it. And then right here, I was telling you about these bumps. I don't know if you can see them better now. The dark spots, the bumps here, is basically what I was talking about. So, the workaround again is the high taper. It kind of makes it less obvious. But yeah, kind of wanted to show you, again, 5 months. I think I trimmed a little bit off the top, but again, you can still see scalp. You can still see it's a bit lighter. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys.